Hi, I'm Tiffany, founder of Evolutionary Consulting, and through partnership with Rogue Workforce Partnership, I'm here today to talk about mindful breathing. Mindful breathing can be a powerful tool in times of stress and anxiety. When we engage in intentional mindfulness breathing, we are activating our parasympathetic nervous system, which puts the brakes on our own body's stress response. When we're in the states of stress and anxiety, we can forget about our breath. We can forget that we have access to this powerful tool. The more that we can engage in a regular mindfulness practice and be able to observe our bodies, processing stress and fear and anxiety, the more we can remember to access a tool like this. So let's talk about several different types of mindful breathing. The first is simply just bringing our awareness to the breath that is already happening. We make no changes, we make no adjustments, we make no judgments. We just come back to this space, to this body, to this process that's already happening. So when our mind's traveling and when it's ruminating and when it's doing the things that it does to try to keep us safe, we can come back into this breath and just being aware that we are actually breathing, that we are breathing in and that we are breathing out, and bringing our mind to that process. And we'll practice a technique for that. Additionally, we can create some intentional breathing practices. So when we elongate our inhalation, we bring in more oxygen, we bring in more energy. When we focus on a longer exhalation, we ground more. We activate that parasympathetic nervous system. And so we're going to talk about a couple techniques today about how we can focus on this intentional process, activating different parts of our body and of our systems. It's nice to know that calmness and presence is one breath away. So let's talk about 3 practices right now. And we're going to start with some intentional breathing practices. The first is recalibration breathing, and it's also known as 4-7-8 breathing. With this pattern, we are inhaling for 4 through our nose. We are holding the breath to a count of 7, and then we are exhaling through our mouth as though we're breathing through a straw for the count of 8. So let's go through this together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Recalibration breathing can be done in the moment, as I mentioned, and it can also be done in the morning or the evening as a way to just bring yourself into this moment and to ground. Another breathing practice we can use in the moment and is backed by a ton of research is called box breathing. This is a simple pattern. If you imagine a square, 4 equal sides, we're going to use that pattern to mimic our breathing. So we inhale for 4, we hold for 4, we exhale for 4, and we hold for 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. And just to keep with the 4 pattern, we would practice this 3 to 4 times. And so we'll guide through this once now so that we can get the feel of it together. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. Next, we'll talk about breathing using a mantra or a statement that allows us to just attach our brain and our body to the process. So this is one where in mindful breathing, we're not adjusting our breathing. We're just bringing our awareness to our breathing. It brings our monkey mind back to this body, back to this moment. And so what we're doing is we're adding the statement, I am aware that I am inhaling, or I'm aware that I am breathing in, and then I'm aware that I am exhaling, or I'm aware that I am breathing out. And so it's just that simple. I am aware I am breathing in. I am aware I am breathing out. I am aware I am breathing in. I am aware I am breathing out. We do that several times through. With any of these breathing techniques and with all mindful breathing, it can be done in a lot of different ways. You can be sitting, standing, driving, engaged in a meeting. You can have your eyes open or closed, or you can take a soft gaze. Whatever allows you to really just tune into your breathing. And the more that you practice, the better you get. The more that you practice, the more you can use that tool when you need it, so that stress doesn't completely hijack your brain. You can see it, feel it, observe the stress coming in and say, I've got a tool for that. I'm going to access my breathing because it's already here, and calm and choice is just a breath away.